All right. Long ago, in the land of Galilee, there lived a young woman named Mary. She was going to marry a man named Joseph. One day, an angel visited Mary. Mary was startled, but the angel said,
"Do not be afraid.
God is with you. You are going to have a baby. His name will be Jesus." "How can this happen?" asked Mary. "I'm not even married." "God will make this happen," explained the angel. "Your child will be God's own son. He will be the true king promised to God's people." Mary bowed her head and replied, "May it happen just as you have said." Mary told Joseph she was going to have a baby. Joseph was very surprised. And wondered if he should still marry Mary. But then an angel came to him in a dream.
Don't be afraid.
The angel said, "Mary's baby is from God. His name will be Jesus. Marry Mary and take care of her and the baby." So Joseph did as the angel told him. And you guys can see Joseph is here. He's taking a nap, and the cat is napping here with him too. Nappy cat. Why is Joseph sleeping on the floor? He didn't have a bed. Not long after, there was an order saying that everyone in the land had to return to their hometown to be counted. "We must travel to Bethlehem," Joseph said to Mary. "My family is descended from the great King David, who ruled over our land hundreds of years ago. Bethlehem was where King David was born." Mary and Joseph packed their bags and set off on the long journey. And you guys see what they're riding for their long journey? A donkey, that's right. So I need all of you to pack up, get on your donkeys, and we're going to follow Catherine, who's going to lead us to Bethlehem. By the time Mary and Joseph got to Bethlehem, all of the inns were full. There was nowhere left for them to sleep. "What can we do?" Mary asked Joseph. "The baby will be born soon, and we need to find somewhere to stay." In the end, the only place they could find to rest was in a shelter where the animals slept. What do you think that was called? A barn, that's right. That night, Mary's baby was born. After feeding him, she wrapped him up snugly and gently laid him on the hay in the animal's manger. Mary and Joseph named the baby Jesus, just as the angel had said. And guys, which ones do you think are Mary and Joseph? Those? Yes, that is Mary and Joseph. Good job. That same night, some shepherds were looking after their sheep on the hills nearby. Can you look after your sheep? Ooh. All was calm when suddenly an angel appeared to them. The bright light of God's glory shone all around. They were dazzled and amazed. Can you be dazzled and amazed? Like, no? Okay. What does the angel say?
Don't be afraid.
Yes. I bring you good news. God's true king has been born in Bethlehem. You will find him wrapped safely and lying in a manger. Then the whole sky was full of angels singing praises to God. And so the angels said, "Glory to God in the highest." Can you do that? "And on earth, peace toward men." Peace toward men. Okay, there we go. When the angels had gone, the shepherds said, "Let's go find this newborn king." Can you say, "Let's find the king"? Let's find the king. They hurried off to look for him. They did not find baby Jesus in a house or at an inn. They found him in a simple shelter with the animals. At once, they knew he was the one they were searching for. Mary and Joseph were watching over the baby with love. Hey, Joseph, can you watch over the baby with love? Ah. As the shepherds gazed at Jesus, their hearts were filled with joy and wonder. Can your heart be filled with joy and wonder? No? Okay. Afterward, they sang praises to God and told everyone what they had seen. Mary remembered it all and treasured it in her heart. Okay, let's go back over here. We got to go do the next part of the story, okay? Oh. Hold on. This way. This way. Far away in the east, some wise men were studying the stars. Can you guys study the stars? Look up and study the stars. When a bright new star appeared in the night sky, they realized that a new king had been born. "Let's go and find this newborn king and worship him," the wise men said. Wise men, can you say, "Let's go find the king"?
I can find a king.
Great. Okay. They rode on their camels, following the bright star all the way to the city of Jerusalem. Okay, so now you know what time it is. Got to load up, get on your camel, and you're going to follow Catherine, the star. When they got to Jerusalem, they hurried to a big palace where they found an old king named Herod, but they did not find the baby Jesus. "There's no newborn king here," Herod said, sounding worried. "But when you find him, come back and tell me so that I too can go and worship him." So the wise men climbed on their camels and continued their journey, still following the star. So follow the star. Okay. The star led the wise men to a house in Bethlehem where they found Mary, Joseph, and the baby Jesus. The wise men knelt and kissed the baby's tiny feet. Can you kiss Jesus' feet? Go. There we go. The wise men, then they gave Jesus 3 special gifts. Can one of you give him gold? Gold.
Gold.
Who wants to do frankincense?
Frankincense.
Who wants to do myrrh? Can you say myrrh?
Myrrh.
These were presents fit for God's promised king. When it was time for the wise men to go home, they did not go back to King Herod. God had warned them in a dream that Herod wanted to find the baby and make sure that Jesus would never grow up to be the king. When Herod realized that the wise men were not coming back, he was furious! But by then, Herod was too late. Jesus had already escaped. An angel visited Joseph in a dream and told him to take Mary and Jesus to the country of Egypt. There, they could live in safety, far away from Herod. Mary, Joseph, and Jesus stayed in Egypt until once again an angel came to Joseph in a dream. The angel told Joseph that Herod was dead and it was safe to return. Only then did Mary, Joseph, and Jesus make the long journey back to their home in the land of Galilee. Okay, let's go back to Galilee. Once they were back in the land of Galilee, Mary, Joseph, and Jesus lived happily, and Jesus grew up, and he did so many wonderful things, and he was the one true king. And that is the true story of the very first Christmas. So how'd you like that?
Good.
How'd you like that?
Good.
How'd you like that?
Good.
How'd you like the story? Okay. All right. Now let's get up and take a little bow.